What's up my people, my name is Spicy and I am announcing the new milestone goal shortly and the gift that will come with it. Some have suggested either Amazon gift cards or Google Play gift cards, so I am taking recommendations, so feel free to comment below what you think is a good giveaway gift. Enjoy these 10 I Don't Work Here Lady stories I got for you today. Comment a fire if you're having fun and like this video to support me. Congratulations Vernon for the comment of the day. This happened on New Year's Eve. Mid-afternoon, sun still shining brightly. We drove to our local grocery store to pick up some last-minute things. We minimized any encumbrances, namely yours truly. I parked my butt at the indoor Mermaid Lady coffee kiosk and waited for her return. When she caught up with me with the cart of groceries, she had the following to share with me. She was wandering through the store when she happened to overhear a conversation between a man in his 50s, let's call him Unreasonable Dingus, and a Hispanic woman who was loading bread onto shelves and breaking down boxes. Let's call her Bread Lady. The thing which caused my wife's ears to swivel and focus was when she heard, "I don't work here," usher forth from the woman. She recalled the myriad stories I'd shared with her from I Don't Work Here Lady and thought, it is actually happening. I need help finding things completely unrelated to bread. We will just call it cat food. I don't work here. I will remain steadfastly obvious to your comment and point out that you are breaking down boxes, such as an employee will do. Yes, I work for another company and I am making a bread delivery. I failed to connect the dots which were carefully placed before me and instead resort to, "Oh, so you do work here?" No, I work for another company and I am making a bread delivery. I need you to tell me where I can find cat food. I don't work here. Just then, my wife decides it's her moment to shine. Although she is not Hispanic, she's been mistaken as such on many occasions. She steps onto the fray. Let's call her wife. "Oh, you're looking for cat food?" "Yes. Where can I find aisle 18 top shelf? But you will need someone tall to help you get it because it is on the top shelf." And he scurries away, the bread lady to my wife. "Did you know where the cat food is?" "No, I just made that up." Let's call her wife. This is the best character labeling ever. Thanks for the story. I promise I do not work here. To set the stage, I have a system for shopping, especially at places like Target, where I am likely to wind up with a bunch of stuff I don't need. If I only need one or two things, I will absolutely not get a cart or a basket because if I have the space, I will probably fill it. I do still buy more stuff that I need, but this way it is reduced. I run into Target one morning wearing a black long sleeve shirt and jeans. My hair is in a messy bun. All I need is some 3M hooks and duct tape. But it is October and there's Halloween stuff out. So I wind up with a set of bat-shaped string lights, a box of pumpkin bar mix, and some random assorted treats as well. My husband texts and asks me to pick up some peanut butter. So I head over that way and I am staring at the jars, trying to remember which brand he likes, when I hear someone clearing their throat. I ignored it. More throat clearing, following by, "Excuse me," said in the most annoyed, entitled tone you can imagine. I ignored this too because, well, I have anxiety issues and I tend to avoid people. After a moment, this evil looking crone of a woman grabs my arm and makes me drop the peanut butter jar, which broke on the floor. She ignores that. Protein shakes, low carbs, she demands, as if I could somehow summon them for her. I scold, "I don't work here." I snap, returning to the peanut butter shelf. "But you've got out of that," she snarls, gesturing at the things in my arms. "You mean the stuff that I'm actually buying? Because I am a customer who does not work here? You just don't want to help me, you nasty little thing." She shrieks. Even if I did work there, I would not want to help her. I ignore her, grab a new jar, and go to tell an actual employee about the broken one on the floor. "Protein shakes," she holds, like a rabid hyena caught in a trap. "And clean this mess you made up." I make a beeline for the front of the store and eventually lose the crazy woman near the housewares, where I pick up an awesome T-Rex cookie jar and a new water bottle. Then I head up front to buy all the stuff I'd accumulated. On the way to the registers, I noticed that someone had knocked a few t-shirts off a display in the girls' department. So being a decent human, I stopped to pick them up, and when out of nowhere, she descends on me as if she'd been waiting in the wings for just that moment. "I knew you worked there!" she screamed, drawing the attention of everyone in the area. "I am going to have you fired for this." Yeah, good luck with that. I don't get why these stories say they grabbed my arm, but they don't include, so I punched them in the face. Even I did not realize I don't work here, lady. I was shopping in a local beer shop that sells brewing supplies because I'd recently been given a bunch of muscadines by a coworker and wanted to try my hand at making some wine for the first time. As I was browsing around, this lady walks up to me. "Do you know where I can find the brewer's yeast?" I had just been in the cooler getting some for myself. "Yeah, it is right through that cooler door on the shelf as soon as you walk in." "Thank you." Moments later, she comes back. "Do you know what kind of yeast I need for brewing this kind of beer you don't remember?" "No, sorry, I don't." "Okay, well, can you tell me where the grains are?" "Yeah, they are on the next aisle over." And I point her in the direction. She heads that way, but again, she returns shortly. "Can you or someone else come and help me? My husband and I are trying to brew this beer for the first time, and I really don't know what I'm looking for." Suddenly, I get it. I laugh and ask her, "Oh, do you think I work here?" She gets embarrassed and says something like, "Oh my god, you don't? I just thought," and glances over at the counter. I look that way, and all the guys working there look exactly like me. Tall white guy, goatee, long ponytail, and casual blue jeans and black t-shirt. We both had a good laugh because I'd been assisting her for like 2 or 3 minutes. Aww, at least this was a cute one, and you were willing to help, unknowingly. Shopping for banana chips at grocery store in my workout clothes and stocking cap equal employee of store. I am shopping at the grocery store, scooping banana chips from a bulk bin. I smile at a lady that walks by. I am dressed in sweatpants, coat, t-shirt, and stocking hat. She goes to the back room of the grocery store, opens the bifold doors, and yells for help. She comes back to me and we have this conversation. "Do you work here?" "No, just shopping." "Well, I saw you come out of the back room, so you must work here." "I promise you, I was never in the back room and I don't work here." "Maybe it was someone that looked like me." "Yes, you were. I saw you." "Okay, what is your question?" "You are out of the blueberries that are on special. Do you have any more in the back?" "I will know. I don't work here." She gave me a look as if she wanted to kill me and stormed away. What is wrong with people? She stole my phone. I used to work at a JCPenney in my local mall, and sometimes I'd go shop around the mall or in the store after my shift. This day, I was shopping in a store called Deb, I'm not sure, after my shift. And the dress code there is similar to where I worked. It was business casual, and I was still wearing my work clothes. I was looking at some shirts laid out on a table, and when I was done, I quickly refolded and straightened what I messed up because it sucks to have someone mess up your table and not fix it. This lady comes up to me with her kid, who's probably 9 or 10, as I am walking away, and asks if I can check in the back to see if they had a shirt she was holding in a different size. I apologized and told her I did not work there. She immediately scolded at me and says she just saw me straightening that table, so I obviously worked there. I told her again that I did not work there. I was just straightening what I'd messed up, but I am sure if she went up to the registers, she could find someone to help her. She went into "I want to talk to your manager" mode. I was getting pretty fed up at this point and said again that I did not work there and she needs to leave me alone. I then pulled my phone out of my pocket and proceed to call my mom to come get me because I did not drive back then. Before I could even call my mom, this lady snatched my phone out of my hand and starts screaming about how I'm being disrespectful and she can't believe I will ignore her like this and how dare I make a call when I should be helping customers, and she demands to see my manager. I freak out and try to get my phone back, but she will not give it back. A manager does come over when he hears the commotion and asks what's going on, and this lady immediately starts screaming about how I'm a terrible employee and she'll be fired, and the poor guy was so confused. I finally had enough of this woman and went off. I got in her face and said, "Listen lady, I've already told you multiple times I don't work here, and you can't seem to get that through your thick skull. Not only are you harassing me, you have stolen my phone, and if you don't give it back to me right now, I would have the manager call mall security. Her face was so red with rage, I thought steam was going to come out of her ears. She starts screaming again, and the manager had the good sense to go ahead and call mall security. They show up, I explain what's going on, the manager confirms, they get my phone back, and she is banned from the mall. My bad. So my wife and kids were all sick, and all they wanted were some big sticks, the big red and yellow popsicles. I went to the local grocery store. I saw what I believed to be an employee standing in the front wearing green polo and khakis. Hey man, I need some effing big sticks. Where can I find them? I don't work here, man. My bad. Wife is sick and she said all she wanted was a effing big stick. No problem. I will help you find those effing big sticks. He did best customer service I ever received at that store. And that is some effing good service. Excuse me, will you bring me this to my car? This happened a few minutes ago. I was at Hive with my grandmother and brother. We were dressed up in black slacks and red polos because we are going to my aunt's for Thanksgiving. So this woman comes up to us and asks us if we will bring her cart of food to her car. And I say yes because it is Thanksgiving and I try to be a good person. So I brought the stuff to her car and loaded it all in. I feel pretty good about it. Hey, that was a very nice thing to do. You're a good person and embodying the spirit of the day. But I hope at least she said thanks. So how does it feel to be followed? I was at Target looking for Hot Wheels cars and Insulas. Unrelated. I went to the toys section, looked at the cars, and didn't have any of the sort I was looking for, so I figured I will skip it and check the Kmart on my way home. While I was in the toys section, I walked past a 30-ish black gentleman. I headed over to look at Insulas. Again, I didn't have what I was looking for, and as I was examining the Insulas, the guy from the toys section walks up to me and says, "So, how does it feel to be followed?" I was confused at first. What? He said something to the effect of, "I know you were following me." I repeated myself, "What?" Then he wandered off. As he was walking away, it dawned on me that he thought I was security, following him because he was black. I'd barely registered his presence previously, and no, I didn't work there. Given the levels of casual racism I witnessed in that area, I can't say as I blame him. Can you imagine just replying to the guy, "Sir, I just want my Hot Wheels." Or to say something like, "What? Was I being followed?" And then be like, damn, it didn't work. Don't work here? Have some free tacos. I am an EMT, working in non-emergency transport. Every day, I check out my ambulance and drive all around the country, transporting patients between different hospitals. To thank the team for her hard work, corporate ordered a catered taco truck for the crews at station. Unfortunately, my crew was trapped an hour away, covering a different city. My partner and I were super bummed that we will miss out on the tacos meant for us. We had an easy transfer to the local hospital, still across the county. While we were on the way out, we noticed a nurse walking by with a particularly delicious smelling plate of food, commenting that it smelled good. She tells us about the Employee Appreciation Lunch. We politely told her we were not hospital employees. She didn't care and gave us directions to the catered taco lunch outside. Dispatch cleared a 30-minute lunch for us to sit and enjoy the free taco lunch we deserved. This is awesome. Thank you for all that you do. I could not do your job. Hey, check out more IDontWorkHereLady stories here and look at other nice videos I made for people just like you that enjoys Reddit stories. To support what I do here, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment such as a fire. My name is Spicy, and I'm out.